Good morning, or evening if you're in Europe. Good morning or evening to you. I'm getting set up here the last little bits as usual, but welcome to our Saturday morning solo jazz, Saturday noon solo jazz here on the Pacific Coast. We are doing a song by Tiny Bradshaw today, Soft. It was one of his last hits before he unfortunately had a stroke and had to stop playing. Tiny is an awesome musician. He played drums, piano, he band led. Of note to those of you who are dancers, which I'm assuming is all of you if you're on here. If you're just here to watch me wiggle around, I mean, more power to you, but what the heck are you doing? But Tiny was in a band as the drummer called the Charleston Bearcats, which most of us probably haven't heard of, but we should, because they were the first house band at the Savoy Ballroom before Chick Webb took over. They became the Savoy Bearcats at that point. But Tiny was the drummer for that, and then he later had a good career boost and did his own thing with bands and stuff and helped push the rock and roll and R&B music forward. This is a much later tune. We're doing a song from the 50s, which unfortunately means when you get to the end of the song, when you're listening to it on your own, there's one of those obnoxious fade-out endings, which I am not a fan of. Don't fade out your songs, kids. Write an ending. Don't be lazy. But in the 50s, that was like, ooh, so innovative because you could just slide a thing down and then it made the song end. So not Tiny's fault necessarily, but don't do it. Don't do fade out endings. Our warm-up's going to be from Jonathan Doyle because we love that man. Check out the link in the doodly-doo to pick up his albums. He has new stuff coming out all the time. His most recent 2 albums are from his live shows in Korea. So there's a bunch of songs on there that you will have heard at Eastside recently because it was the stuff he was playing just before COVID hit. So do check out his stuff. We'll be doing some of his older stuff today because it happens to fit the tempo and feel of the Tiny Bradshaw tune we'll be doing. But check it out anyway. We'll get started here in just a second. I want to give folks a chance to get here. But in the meantime, grab yourself some water, make sure your space is clear, make sure your feet are as slidey as they can be on whatever dance surface you're using. Maybe stretch out a little bit, get wiggling. I'm going to grab some water for me because I can already feel my voice going, so I'll be right back. I had coffee that could have been from a Baptist church. It was so thick and awful this morning. So, sorry about the voice if it cracks a little bit. But let's do our warm-up. So find yourself some space. We're going to be dancing to, like I said, John Doyle. This is the song Fox Paw from his Fed Hop album. If you don't know about the Fed, definitely check out Dancing in Austin, Texas. The Fed is this really cool vintage building they dance in down there. And that's where Jonathan used to be a regular band leader. And now we have him up here. So that's nice. All right. Fox Paw. Copy me to the best of your ability. For those of you paying attention, I didn't pre-listen to that song, but it is, normally we have those songs that are like, it's blues structure, so it's 6/8 per phrase, or maybe it's the classic AABA, so it's 4. Doyle decided to screw with us on that one, so we had 4/8, and then 6/8, and then 4/8 again on those choruses, so, fun times. Doyle's awesome. Check out his albums, and you'll be a better dancer. It's just magic. There's a link in the doodly-doo. Go upgrade your dancing. Shameless plugs for my friend. Cool. So we're going to be dancing to Soft by Tiny Bradshaw. Let's give it a listen real quick. It's a little bit slower than that Doyle tune, but not much, like 5 or 6 beats per minute. And that's what we're doing today. If you recognize that saxophone sound, it's because we danced to his band last week. That's Red Prysock on sax in Tiny's band. They're playing a little bit later stuff. It's sort of post-swing, but it's fun and it swings and I want to dance to it, so we're doing it. So, deal. Today's choreography, it has a lot of little quibbly bits, so if any part of it just you get stuck on, there's a couple things you can take out right away and then dance along with us and stay on track. So if you get a little bit lost and you're just trying to make it work for today before you have a chance to come back and polish things up, drop some of the rotation. So there's a couple of turns in here at the at the same time as some rhythms. So when you're doing that, the rhythm, make sure you get the rhythm first. You can always add the rotation later. So if you need to do some changing, that's what I'd recommend dropping first. Otherwise, just do everything perfectly and then it's no big deal, right? So we're going to blitz through this chorus as best we can. It's the AABA 4/8 per phrase thing that we normally do in here, which is, convenient if we're going to have some dense choreo. The influences today are, I went back to my old dance notebooks from like 2009 to 2011 and took my newbie dancer notes of some classes I took from Sharon Davis and tried to translate some of them into some ideas. So these are loosely inspired by Sharon. So the good parts, I'm sure, are from her, and the bad parts are my bad translations as a newbie dancer. That's not just a choreo she did or anything, but I've taken a couple of little chunks from her. I'll try to point those out when we get to them. There's also some stuff from Dean Collins and from Frankie Manning, and I'll try and call those out as we go as well. Because as with most things, there are always little bits of originality, and then there's a whole lot of paying tribute to our ancestors in the dance here. So, starting off, we're not starting with a fall off the log today, miracle of miracles. We're starting with jazz square. So a jazz square, like the basic fundamental, we're doing the thing from Frankie do, is you cross it over with one foot, and then step back, and to the side, and then front. So it goes right, left, left. That only takes 4 counts though, and we want to use 8 counts on this. So we're going to do 2 triple steps on the first 2 steps of our jazz square, and then just march out the rest of the counts through 7. Checking on things. Sharon Davis squeeze, says Laura. So we're going triple step, triple step, 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 step. So, is that true? That is true, great. So we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is going to be a step on that left foot as though we're going to be doing the jazz square, but it's also going to be the start of the fall off the log we didn't do at the beginning. So we're going 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, fall. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I do that fall off the log, normally what I'm thinking with a fall off the log is that I'm opening my hip and then closing it for the next step. Like that. For this one, I want to let myself actually rotate around backwards. This isn't the direction we would normally go with the fall off the log turn. If you're looking at routines like the Frankie do, those ones go kick behind, side, front, and if we're kicking our right leg, we would turn left. This one's weird, so brace yourself. If it feels weird, it's not you, it's me. So we've gone fall. We've got our right leg up in the air. We're going to step around behind ourselves here on that next step. So we have kick, boom. It's not going to be quarter notes like a normal fall off the log. It's going to sound like a kickball change. So we'll go kick, ball, change. So 8 and 1, 2. From here, we're just going to walk a couple steps. 8 and 1, step, step, step. So we've gone 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just marching that 2, 3, 4. So another way to think about that is kick, ball change, step, 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 or fall off the log with a little stutter in there, whatever works for you. Well, let's try that from the very beginning all the way up through there. 5, 6, 5, 6, triple step. 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7. Kick, ball change, step, step, step. Again, I'm going to count numbers all the way through this time in case that's helpful for folks. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. What I want to do on 4 is a little bit of a pop. Not unlike popping and locking, but the lazy Ben doesn't know how to do it way. I'm just going to go and slam my core muscles and my armpit muscles so I have a really hard stop on 4. So I'm kind of flowy and smooth like that Red Price Ox saxophone through most of this, and then on 4 I go like I've been frozen in space or something. So I'll go 8 and 1, 2, 3, and then from here we're going to go 6, 7. Left, right, just 2 ball changes. So that 8 count by itself goes kick, ball change, step, step, hit, ball change, ball change. And if you would like to, I would love for you to add a little shimmy on that ball change, ball change. So I'm going opposite shoulders and hips there. It's not a lot of like shimmy, it's just a little kadunk-kadunk. Jason's here. Hi, Jason. Good to see you on there. Cool. So let's go from the top. We're going to start with those triple steps going around the jazz square. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and triple step, 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 step. Kick, ball change, step, step, hit, ball change, ball change. And we should end up on your right foot if everything went well. I'm going to do the same thing with numbers so we know where we're at. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, a 6, a 7. I said that wrong. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kick, ball change, step, step. I agree, Laura. Exactly what you said. Hi! Cool. So let's keep moving. We're going to go a little bit further, and then we'll come back and review this a couple times through. I have meeting minutes and choreography. So if I start sounding like nonsense, it's probably I read the wrong side of the paper. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because that would be a bad sign. So we just finished our kick, ball change, step, step, hit, ball change, ball change. We're going to do that same fall off the log, kick, ball change hybrid here. Kick, ball change. But this time we're going to turn the normal direction, which means, in essence, we're making a big circle. Because on this one, I turned over my right shoulder, even though I shouldn't probably normally do that on a fall off the log. I went kick, ball change, step, step, step. ball change, ball change. Now I'm going to left fall off the log, and I'm going to keep turning over that right shoulder. 8 and 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do a bit of a chaîné down the floor here. I'm just stepping on a balance beam sideways. Kick, ball change, step, step. So let's just do that much. Just a kick ball change or a follow ball change. Ha, ba, da, ba, ba. And see how that works. On 8, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Hoop, ba, da, ba, ba. Cool. The numbers on that again went 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave that left hip back there a little bit so it can now swing around and cross over in front. So that's on 4. We're just doing quarter notes. 8 and 1, step, step, cross. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. Let me know in the comments if you need me to change angles or anything. So I've gone kick, ball, change, step, step, cross. So let's do that together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 2 rocks. So we're taking it back. 5, 7. Remember rocks, I'm going to pick up the foot I'm going toward, drop my hip down over the top of that, pick up the other foot, and push my hip forward. And when I'm doing that, I'm driving from the back leg. So whatever one I'm trailing behind. So I'm going to the right, I'm pushing from that hip, and then I'm pushing from this hip for my rocks. And then I'm just opening up those armpits. In this case, we can go down a little bit on the first one, and up a little bit extra on the second one, since the second one is toward our audience. So that 8 count, again, looks like this. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So just that much. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Let's take it back and add the beginning on. So long ago, 5 minutes ago, which is basically eternity in COVID times, we got triple step, walk, 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 fall, ball change, step, step, badu, badu, and then remember what we just did. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. When I do that 7, I'm letting my hips open up a little bit more forward than I normally would on a rock, just to prep for the next move, but I'm keeping my chest a little bit back. Is that true? Let me confirm that. 5, 7. I'm not keeping my chest back. I'm just opening up a little bit more toward the front than I normally would on a rock. So back, front. Because the next thing we're doing is a kickball change forward. So we've gone 8 and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, or 5, 7, 8, 1 and 2. So let's go back to there. We're going to do a kickball change on 1 and 2. See if we can stitch that together less awkwardly than I just did. From 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1 and 2. So the tricky bit in here that I'm finding is that when I have that count 8, I'm not doing anything, and it really wants me to do something. A lot of times for like an eagle slide, this would be boom, boom, 8 and 1. And we do the kick on 8. Not so in this tune. So we're in the 50s now. There's a little bit of a rock and roll feel coming in, a little bit of Charleston feel coming in. So we're going to wait until 1 for that kick, just because reasons. So we've gone 5, 7, 8. I'm doing a gather and a pulse down on 8 so that my brain can have something to do on that count. We love as jazz dancers. So we've gone 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1 and 2. So just that 8 counts plus a kickball change. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, front, 8. Kick, ball change. And that may take a few reps, or maybe you just nailed it. But if you did, good on you. Oh yeah. So we've gone 1 and 2. Now those of you that follow Lindy Hop already have this part down in spades, but we're going to go twist, twist. Right, left. And on that left one, again, we're going to bring our body with it more than we normally would, because we're going to end up just rounding this corner and walking away from our audience. So I've gone kick, ball change, twist, twist, by, step, and then I'm going to walk away from my audience, so toward you, but that's my audience out there. So let's just do that much. Kick, ball change, twist, twist, walk away. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, ball change, twist, twist, walk, triple step. So one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, ball change, twist, twist, walk, triple step. And we're going to round that corner in the back, turning back to face our audience, using a triple step to finish out what's sort of like a pivot turn, but really just full of lies. So I've gone kick, ball change, twist, twist. I'm pivoting on that left foot coming around, stepping almost heel toe, maybe even heel toe, just like striding away, Leonardo DiCaprio meme style, away from my audience. And then my triple step here is going to step my left foot down underneath me. My right foot is going to push off like a fast rock step to turn me around on the ball change. So right, left. I don't quite get over my right foot. So if I'm going this way, so you can see the silhouette here since it's weird camera times. When I go away from my audience is here, I've gone 5, 7, 8. I'm just pushing off that foot to get here because we're going to come at them with kick steps in a second. So those last 2 8 counts, we went, let's go a little further back. No, that's fine. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, gather, kick, ball change, twist, twist, walk, triple step. Let's see just those 2 8 counts. And by see, I mean you can see me, and you're going to do it with me. Starting with the fall off with the ball change. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Kick, ball change, step, step, step. Back, front, together. Kick, ball change, twist, twist, walk, triple step. So both on that walk and on the triple step, I'm turning over my left shoulder, so that's counterclockwise. Check to make sure that's working. Let's go back to the beginning and see if we can put this whole first quarter of our routine together. So now the triple step. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step, 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 step. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 7, 8. Once more for good feelings and such. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 7, 8. All right, now is an excellent time for you to take a moment, write up your questions if you have them in the comments over there. Otherwise, just send me fun emoji or something, and we'll get moving on in a second. But I know that's a lot for like our first. You just woke up maybe and you have like brunch belly and you're like, I can't dance, and then I make you do this. So process for a moment, try some things out on your own if you need to, troubleshoot. I'm burning time by not shutting up for a second here, so you have a chance to work on things, figure out what your questions are, and send them to me. For those who are new, I'm not ignoring you if I don't answer your question right away. Maybe I am, I don't know. But this software and YouTube, it takes a minute or two sometimes for me to see the chat populate with your questions. But I will come back and check on those for you. So if there's a delay, it's not because I don't love you, because of course I love you. It's just technology. It's not you, it's not me, it's them. Cool. All right, I don't see things yet, but I will check back in a second. And otherwise, we're going to start with our phrase number 2. So we've just finished, remember, our triple step, turning around our corner, triple step. We're going to go kick, step, kick, ball change. Starting with our right foot. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, kick, ball change. Unless you have really sensitive downstairs neighbors, I recommend having a little hop on every beat. So it goes thump, 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 thump when you're doing your footwork. So instead of just going me, boo, beep, boo, which comes across kind of Ministry of Silly Walk style, I want to act like I'm jumping rope with these kick steps a little bit, or like I'm at a ska concert in the pit. So traveling kick steps. Let's try that all together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, kick, ball change. Cool. Make sure I'm not lying to you here before you go. Yay, I'm not lying. So this is the thing I do all the time. There are variations of it. I think I picked it up probably from someone like Sharon back in 2009 because it's so deeply rooted in me. Could have been her, could have been any of my teachers. But it's also a pretty close tribute to Frankie's choreo for Big Apple. So we'll say that we're rooting it back there. And that's where we've gone, whenever we need to get forward, a skip up style thing. Kick, step, kick, ball change in our version. Now I'm going to take a step. I'm going to do a little hitch with my right knee and bring it across in front of me and cross over. So I'm not just going place. I'm actually taking a beat there on that count and picking up my knee in front. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So step, hitch is our 7, 8. And then we're going to cross over on 1. We're going to pick up our right knee behind us and scoot backward and then land on that right foot. So I'm going to go, again, sideways for you here so you can see. I've done that kick, ball, change, step, hitch, cross, scoot, land. So kick, kick, ball, change, step, hitch, cross, scoot, land. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, ball, change, step, hitch, cross, scoot, land. Let's try that a couple of times in a row because it's a lot of little bits. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. If you've done this before, think about having your power guitar arm swinging around here a little bit as I come into that scoot, because then my arm can actually help me pull backwards some. So that happens when I go kick, ball, change. I kind of have my choo-choo train arms going here in that position. As I step, I'm going cross body, so I'm opening my chest to the right as my right leg goes forward. On my hitch, I'm almost saying hips and shoulders, and as I cross, I'm hitting that like whatever the peak of my diagonal is here, and then I sweep through on my scoot. So that goes, I'm going to go diagonal so maybe you can see what's actually going on. I go kick, kick, ball change, step, hitch, scoot. Cool. So let's try that all together from the kicks. If you don't have the arms down, don't worry about it, just nail the feet for now. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Moving right along. Make sure I'm not lying to you. Oh, I was going to lie to you. It's a good thing I checked. It's different than the other times I do it. So I've gone step, scoot, land, fall. So I'm going to act like I get to use that right foot twice. Act like I'm going to use that right foot twice. So I've gone, I crossed, scoot, land. So now the next count is 4. That was 1, 2, 3. On 4, I'm going to sort of fall off the log. Off the log. And I'm going toward this corner. And then I'm doing a bit of a stomp off, sort of like the repeating part of Takianis when you go badu. So I've gone kick, behind, side, front, stomp, off. And this is from the Gene Collins Shim Sham. He does this, he does the normal chorus once and he starts doing crazy stuff. This is his crazy stuff when the music pumps up. So we've gone fall, off, the, log, stomp, off. We're going to do that again on the other side too, but for now, let's just go from our kick, kick, ball change, step, pitch, boom, ba, boom. Then from here, we're immediately into fall off the log button. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Fall off the log button. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, kick, ball change, step, hitch, down, up, down, fall off the log button. Write up questions if you got them. I don't think I've seen any ones, but my eyes aren't great. Yeah, nope, just having people. Cool. So we just finished our first badoom. We're going to do more badooms because Dean does more, and Dean is cool. So we've gone and 8. We're just going to skip the fall part and just go back, side, front, badoom to the other one. So we're stepping behind with our right foot, behind, side, front, and then left, right on this little badoom. If you want to, instead of the badoom, you're totally welcome to V-slide out. So that could be ba, 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 ba-doo, wah, ba, ba, ba-doo, wah, which Dean did like 2/3 of the time. So if you want to V-slide instead of badoom, more power to you. I'm going to badoom because I know we have people on carpets and things and aren't able to slide. So I'll do it the most accessible way I can, but be fancy. If you want to be fancy, be fancy. So we're going to do 3 total. Once we've done here, we're going to go to the center. So we go left, right, left, badoom. So we have fall off the log, badoom, right, left, badoom, left, right, left, badoom. So right, left, center. Let's go back to our kick steps going forward and put all 3 of these 8s together. From kick step, kickball change, and then the little swoopy bit. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, kickball change, step, hitch, step, up, down, fall, off, the, log, badoom. Back, side, front, badoom. Back, side, front, badoom. And once more, just to make sure it's perfect. I'm sure you were fine, but just one more for practice. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's about the tempo of the song. I might have been a couple beats per minute off one way or the other. But really make sure you're keeping that core engaged even when we're going slow. Act like it's really athletic so that when we do bump up the tempo, you don't go blah, blah, blah any more than you have to. Just someone do not gif that whatever I just did. If you have questions, now's a good time to type them up. If your brain is feeling tired, drink some water. That helps a lot. And here we go again. That was your thinking break. Once more from the kick steps. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, step, kickball change, step, hitch, down, up, down, fall off the log, badoom, 1, 2, badoom, 5, 6, 7, badoom. Cool. That one should have been front. Ignore that. But the rhythm was right. Keep looking at the wrong phrase. Oh yeah, here's a little Frankie Manning bit, and then a little Sharon Davis bit, kind of glued together. We're going to go kick, ball change, ball change. This is the way that Frankie would start a lot of his swing outs when he was feeling fancy. We're going to start with our right leg, and you're going to be a little bit like a bell. So I'm going to be replacing the foot underneath me as I do these, but it's going to be kind of quick. So I'm going to go bop, bop, kick, and this foot, my left one here, is going to come around behind slightly, and do a ball change. Same rhythm we did at the beginning. So it goes do-wop, buddy, get up. So 5, 6, 7, 8, kick, ball change, 5, 6, 7, 8, kick, ball change, 5, 6, 7, 8, kick, ball change. There's a lot of ways you can style that if you want to. Be as fancy as you want. If you want to add some twists to it, like Frida Segerdahl does, boo-wop, buddy, get-up, you can do that. You can have straighter legs, you can pump those kicks, or you can keep it kind of chill underneath you because the song's kind of quick and we're learning new choreography, and that can be just doo-wop-ba-dee-dee-da. So whatever version tickles your fancy, do that one. When the music plays, you'll probably have a lot more inspiration to do something specific that fits actually what the song's doing, so hopefully that is what happens too. So this is after we finished our fall off the log badoom, step, badoom, step, badoom, kick, ball change. So we're in the center, and then we do the Frankie bit. We have 3 more steps left of this phrase, so we're just going to do those real quick. And this is not a Sharon Davis original, it's just something that she does in a whole lot of choreographies. And that's just walking with crosses, moving forward. So it's like you're on a balance beam, or 2 balance beams. You're putting your right foot on the left one, and your left foot on the right one, and you're walking down the line here. And you don't want to pick up your feet and place them down so you don't kick yourself, especially if you're wearing fancy dress shoes or heels or something, because I have scars on my ankles from the heel of my dress shoes when I'm not cautious with this. So kick, ball change, left, right, left. When you're doing that, I want to keep my chest in opposition to my hips. So whatever leg is forward, the opposite pec is forward. So if I'm stepping on my right, my sternum is turned to the right, and vice versa. So just that 8 count goes 1 and a 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's take it back to the beginning of this phrase. So that's all the way, we just finished our turning around triple step. We're doing our kick steps toward our audience. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, kick, step, kick, ball change, step, hitch, down, up, down, fall, off the log, ball change, step, 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 ball change, to the center, step, step, ball change, kick, ball change, step, step, step. Optional, I do this like a third of the time with the music. I'm not sure if I like it yet. If you want to clap on count 8, you're welcome to do that. So if you want to go hoo-ah, da-dee-da, boom, 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 ah, great, do that. If you have people sleeping in your house, don't do that. It's loud. Cool. Do we want to do that again? Let's do it one more time, just to make sure it doesn't get too lost when we add on our last little bit here, or our last half of the routine. So we got our kick steps moving forward. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Checking on the chat. Just beautiful faces in tiny form. Great. Cool. Let me know if you do have questions. Otherwise, we are to the bridge. So the bridge is what I call the third section here. We did 4/8 of A, 4/8 of A, where it kind of repeats the same melody. Now we're in the weird part where the chord structure gets a little bit more minor and chill, and then it's going to come back with that A section again afterwards. So we're in the B section right now. That section is going to be a little more of a throwback for a lot of it. We're going to get back to like some pre-Charleston steps. These can be a little bit athletic. They can also be a little bit lazy. I recommend going as athletic as your body and your space allows without pushing yourself too hard. Don't like actually hurt yourself if you're not back in dancing form yet after our year off. Starting off with, we got a nice easy one. We're doing triple steps. We're combining those with our hitchhikers. So in previous weeks we've done hitchhikers, which are these guys moving back. We're just going triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. So we're going pas de bourrée if you're a stage dancer, behind and front, behind and front. And then on the behinds, I'm bringing my heels together. Like there's no place like home. So I go back and front, in and out, in and out, in and out. And we're kind of undoing that charge forward that we did with our kick steps. So at the beginning of the last phrase, we went, hoo-ah, coming at you to our audience. And now we're going, just kidding, it's all good. I'm backing away now. For 4 triple steps. Starting with the right foot behind, heels coming in on the first sound. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. And you can make those as wide or as deep as you need to for your space. In my mind, it's more about traveling away and less about doing a big out and in like in Tranky do. I'm going to keep it more underneath me as I travel backward. If you want to tip from moving backward, put your booty out. That weight behind you means that if you run in place, you'll actually scoot back. So you can get that chorus line of people moving away. If your booty's not out, if you're trying to do those and move backward, then you have to reach with your foot and pull yourself, and it's not very efficient. So when in doubt, booty up. Let's do that one more time. Just triple steps. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. And you can do what you want with the arms. You can blow a kiss them on. You can do hitchhiker arms. You can do stage dancing, pas de bourrée arms. I haven't decided on something yet, so whatever you choose is right. So 4 triple steps backward. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on our left foot. We're going to cross in front with your right. And step a moderate distance to the stage left. But I want to only step as far as I can take my body over the foot. Because the next thing I'm going to do is gather and be balanced on that foot. So I'm reaching across with my left foot, but I'm taking my body with it. And then as I use my inner thighs to pull those feet together, that's going to pull myself to face mostly forward, but slightly to stage right. And that's only 2 counts. So we're gonna go 1, and then we're gonna have like this moment of held breath, where we're leaning and actually falling a little bit. So we wanna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually be falling toward the right, but not quite fall over. So we're leaning and building suspense, and then we're gonna catch ourselves on our left foot in front. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's try just that much. We finished our triple steps, we're on our left foot. We're gonna step across with our right. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do that landing on your left, I wanna rotate my sternum to be over my left foot. So I have cross body there. That twisted spring is gonna help me balance and catch myself. The next step we're doing is gonna be a bit more of that replacing. So I'm gonna step every time in the same spot, even though I'm changing feet. So I'm on my left, I'm gonna go to my right, I'm gonna go on my left, I'm gonna go on my right. So I'm just jogging in place at a tilt. So it's this whole thing. When you're doing that, the illusion's gonna come from the more tilt you can get, which, again, take care of yourself, move at the rate that your body's ready for, but work it up to a bit of a tilt. And then the foot that's not being stood on wants to point out behind you in kind of a straight line as much as we can. So I'm gonna be mediocre at this, because I'm out of shape from the last year, but you'll hopefully be able to visualize the Nicholas brothers doing it where it's insane. So when I'm here, my right leg is pointed out behind me. When I'm on my right leg, my left leg's pointed out behind me. And then I'm going in front with my left, underneath with my right. Behind with my left, underneath with my right. So let's just try that 4 bajillion times until we're really sweaty. So we went up here, we went 1, 2, and we're gonna land on 5 with our right foot in front of us and just go with that step. So we've gone 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, etc. Practice this thing. Front, in, front, right, back, right. Again, take it small if you need to for your body's sake or for your brain's sake. We're only going 5, 6, 7, 8 with that, so you got 4 steps of doing it. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just do that much. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're not quite done with that feeling, even though we are quite done with that step. So we're gonna go into a little bit of a fake trench. So we went 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna keep that running feeling going, but instead of doing the sideways weird tilt, we're gonna take it to this wall and point our hips and our body forward and just run in place there. So hopefully you've seen this at some point on Bugs Bunny cartoons, if not something else. It's a really classic version of trenches, sort of pre-Charleston. And I'm reaching my opposite hand to my foot, boom, boom, and slinging my arms kind of straight, and just running in place. 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 4, you're going to be rotating your hips to the left, which will take you from facing the floor to facing the sky. But I'm still here. And we're going to keep that thing going. This is where I'm going to say, if you are like, what are you doing, Ben? Do more of what we just did. You don't have to do this last part. You can just add this number of counts onto that move. But I know we have some folks that have been with me since our first classes on here, and we've done almost exactly a year's worth at this point, so we're in the 50-something number of classes. You can probably handle it. We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm running again, but I'm leaning backward instead of forward. And remember, opening up counterclockwise with our hips on 4 is how that magic happens. So from our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to clarify one more thing before we get too many reps in on that, because there is a little bit of a weight cheat at the end. We went 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to kind of bring everything together and face my audience on 8, because I want to give us as much of a prep into the next move as possible. But I'm going to keep my weight on 8 on my left foot. So I've gone 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do that. We're going to go from our 1, 2, and our fall. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the rhythms got a lot simpler during our B section. The athleticism may have dialed up a notch, so sorry, not sorry. Get your cardio in. So we're going to move along because we got to get through all the choreography. Quick reminder though, if you do want to learn this more thoroughly after our hour is up, it'll be up on our YouTube channel here. So make sure you are subscribed to that because it'll notify you when we're going to be live, and it will also give you access to all the 50-something videos that we've done on here. And you're welcome to go through all the old ones too, and if you couldn't make that class, they're up here so you can do that. So go listen to my obnoxious voice and watch the dancing, and hear some good music. Cool. So that is almost the end of our third phrase. Our last bit is totally 100% ripped off from Frankie Manning because he's bomb. We're doing a slip, slop, run, run, stomp, off. The way that he usually does it in California routine is a little bit more syncopated. We're going to be on the quarter notes because we're matching this trenches cakewalk thing that we've been doing. So we just went 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go 1, 2. So our slip slops, I'm pulling up my right leg and sliding to the right. And then same thing the other direction. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. From there, we're going to go back to the thing we already did with those trenches. I'm just sliding my left foot back and landing on my front, but only twice. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're on our left foot. We're going to go on our left foot again, a little hop, and then present your ankle as though you were a scandalous Victorian in front of you. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can't decide if I want to clap on 7 or 8. We're not in the same room, so clap when you want to. But we're doing a clap. I would say if you clapped on 8 before, probably clap on 8 again. If you didn't clap on 8 before, the world is your oyster. Clap where you want to. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, they both work. They don't work in the same room, but we're all distant, so it works out okay. Choose your own adventure. Let's go back to the top of this phrase. So we started with our triple steps, moving away from our audience. And then we did our step across into our tilt. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, facing our audience. We turn to face the floor. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We flip over. 5, 6, 7, prep on 8. And then slip, slop, run, run, stomp, off, clap. May the force be with you. So from our triple steps going backwards, starting with the right foot, we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm assuming that was perfect, but let's do it one more time, a little bit faster, just so we're more ready for when the music happens. We got from the triple steps, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. Step up, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My hair is just long enough to put the sweat right in my eyeballs. Cool. Type up your questions if you got them. I'm happy to come back and review some of that. I'm going to jump into the last chorus right now, and then I'll come back and look because we are a little bit low on minutes. I think I went ambitious with the density of the choreography today. But we're going to plow through it, and hopefully I can answer questions for you before we're out of time. So our last phrase is, thank goodness, a little bit simpler. It's got a lot more repetition than some of those. Big important thing is we're going to do some drops. When we do drops, I want to make sure that I'm using my butt and my hamstrings as shock absorbers, and I'm not just hitting the floor. I'm letting it sink down and using that spring to push me back up out of it. And those drops are going to go 1, 3. So we're going out, in. So let's try that a couple times, see if you can make that really balanced. Check your knees and make sure whatever angle your feet happen to be at, your knees go out exactly over your toes. You should just see your big toes, if you look down over your knees, on the inside of your knee. So we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, out, in. 5, 6, 7, 8, out, in. 5, 6, 7, 8, out, in. We're gonna kind of call back to an earlier part of the routine. So we've got out, in, fall, ball change, cross, cross, cross. So we're kind of combining 3 different things that have happened earlier in the routine for this last phrase. We've gone open, close. Remember that fall off the log we did earlier that was a kickball change? Fall, ball, change. And then that Sharon bit, cross, cross, cross. And we're going to do one more bit that we're stealing from ourselves earlier, is we're going to go this side, and then this side, and then the middle. So stage right, stage left, center. So it goes 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And I hope you caught on, but I didn't mention it earlier. It's the right side for that kick, ball, change here. And then the second time through, it's the left side, kick, ball, change. So prep that when you're finishing your walks, or your drop. So from here, I'm falling, or coming together onto my left foot, kind of. So I'm ready for that, and then over here, when I'm on this side, when I come together, I'm mostly on my right foot. So I'm ready for that fall off the log as well. So let's try that, just those 2 8s, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, in, 8, badu, cross, cross, cross. Out, in, left, badu, cross, cross, cross. We're going to go in the center this time. Out, in, and then we're going to actually kick to the center. So we're no longer faking a kickball change, we're just doing a kickball change. Kick, ball change, cross, cross. Depending how much I want to dive into. I think not much because we're almost out of time. Out, in, kick, ball change, step, behind. So we're going to go open, close, right foot kickball change. So we alternated right foot again. So kick, ball change. We're going to step in front with our right foot. We're going to reach behind like a lock turn with our left foot and keep our body rotated to face our audience. And then we're going to get all funky with it. So we got out, in, kick, ball change, step, behind. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, in, kick, ball change, step, behind. And when I do that behind, hopefully you can see this, I'm putting the toes of my foot down, so I'm on the ball of my foot, but I'm keeping my heel lifted with my left. So if this is my audience over here, I've gone step, behind, and I really put like maybe a third of my weight in the ball of that foot, because the next thing I'm going to do is drop that left heel and use it to rotate me around. And then I'm going to repeat that motion to do a reverse paddle turn in a circle. So I've gone step, behind, heel, 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 heel. And I'm going to use this boom to bring my hips around. So the counts on that go 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's technically happening, that's how I count it in my head because that's what the emphasis is. What's technically happening is I'm going even numbers with my left heel, odd numbers with my right heel, and then a little pickup note. It sounds like a stop off. Toe heel on my left, right, toe heel, right, toe heel, right, toe heel. And the ball of my right foot never leaves the floor. It's just going down, down on 1, 3, 5, 7. So that last 8 count, my last 2 8 counts goes 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Looking good? All right, let's do that last chorus all the way through. So remember, we're going out, in, fall, ball change, cross, 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 out, in, fall, ball change, cross, 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 out, in, kick, ball change, and behind, heel, behind, heel, behind, heel, behind, heel, behind. We should come around and face the front by the end of that. Do something saucy with your shoulders. You can shimmy, you can roll them back as you do your heels, but give me some life on the upper body on those too, so we actually feel something on that last 8 count. All right, that whole chorus, so that whole phrase, from the out in to the right. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and out, in, fall, ball behind, cross, cross, out, in, fall, ball change, cross, 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 out, in, kick, ball change, step behind, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da. Cool, cool, checking on you. Awesome. Let's put that together with the chorus before, or the phrase before. So that's from our triple steps to this bit, and our tap fall logs, our trenches, our cakewalks, and then our slip, slop, run, run, stomp off, clap. I would recommend doing that clap like a boogie back to bring you into your fall, or to your drop over here. So when I've gone that last one, and I did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3. So I'm going to use that to bring myself up and get into my drop here. So let's do it. Let's go from our triple steps, moving away from our audience. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. In, fall, up, cross, 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 out. In, fall, ball change, cross, 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 out. In, kick, ball change, and behind, tick, behind, tick, behind, tick, behind, tick, behind. No problem. I can absolutely count to the paddle turn because it's weird. Thanks for asking. It goes heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe. And that's a left, right, left, left, right, left. So 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. So it sounds a little bit like a triple step starting on 8, but it goes left heel, ball of the left foot. Heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Let me know if that helped, or if it didn't help, I will try and use different words and maybe explain it better. While it's typing up and maybe getting to me, let's go through one more time those 2 last phrases, because they're kind of nuts. Starting from the triple steps, moving away from our audience. We go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe, heel, heel, toe. Cool, looks good. All right, let's see if we remember that other routine that we did a long time ago, the first half of this one. I realize we are going to be pushing time today. If you got to jump, don't worry, this will be uploaded immediately after the class is over, so you can come check back later if you need to get bounced. But we're going to power through here. Remember we started with our jazz square doing triple steps? So we went 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're turning the illogical direction there. Hitting that 4 super hard. Ball change, And then we're going to do the other side, but we're turning the logical direction now, just still to the right. Fall, ball, change, step, step, cross, back, front. So let's go up to there from the beginning. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and 7, and 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Now we have our beat on 8 that we're going to hold and not do anything with. We have our kick, ball change, twist, twist, peace out, triple step. So let's do that whole first phrase, including the transition step there. From the very top, we go 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and triple step, 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 kick, ball change, step, 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 ball change, hop, body, 2, ga, back, front, hold, kick, ball change, twist, twist, turn, triple step. All right, and our second phrase was our kick steps moving forward, right? We went 1, 2, 3, 4. We had a kick, ball change, and a step. We bring that knee up in a hitch, cross, use the scoot, and come back down. So let's just do that bit. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And hopefully that starts to feel a little good because it's the wah coming at you part, so you want to fake excitement and confidence whether you have it or not. Let's do it one more time, just like kick steps. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. From here, we're going into our Dean Collins stop off. So we're starting with the left foot, fall off the log. Fall off the log, ba-doom. Do the other side. Step, 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 and one more. Step, 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 ba-doom. And then we're going to kind of keep the syncopated rhythms going with Frankie's bit. Kick, kick, ball change, and then the first time we do our sassy walks that we'll reprise later. So let's just do that second section, starting from our kick steps, moving forward into the Dean Collins business. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And then we're into our triple steps moving away from the audience. Let's go from the top with counts and see if I can make it all the way through. I'm sure you're fine, but I might have a brain fart at this point. Let's go from the very beginning with the jazz squares, with triple steps. And remember that red goes meow into our opening here. So when we do this with music, count out loud from earlier on because you're going to lose the rhythm from them. So it'll go 5, 6, triple step, 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 step. 1, 1. Let's do it again. I'm not going to do my meow. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. I made it! And I'm sure you did too. We're going to run that with music so that you have something to practice along with. Hopefully, since we're already over your time, we get on the first try here, but we'll get it eventually anyway. So in case you're just skipping to the end of the video, this is Soft by Tiny Bradshaw. The link is down here in the doodly-doo. And we did a lot of weird things today. All dancing. Listen for our meow when it gets there. It's kind of funny. Helps with the speakers on.
60%.
Five, 6, 7, 8. priority space. We're just going to bail on that one, act like it never happened, and try this one more time. I'm sure you were perfect, so sorry for throwing off your groove. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Well, thank you all for joining me. Thanks for sticking around. Those that were able to stay a few minutes late today. I love that 50s drum thing. I know it's not like Savoy drums, which are more like boom, 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 boom. But sometimes it's just really nice to have that shak-ga-da, and have them feed you your triple step rhythm. Maybe it's because I'm lazy. It's probably because I'm lazy. If you want to hear a really good iteration of that drum beat, check out anything by Joe Jones, just J-O Jones. He played for a bunch of great musicians and also has his own stuff, and he's pretty much, in my heart at least, the king of the hi-hat. But that's Tiny Bradshaw, also an amazing drummer and piano player and band leader, and kind of the predecessor band to Chick Webb at the Savoy Ballroom. The Charleston Bearcats, or the Savoy Bearcats, had him in it as the drummer. So a little bit of history there. Cool, and we're going to be around for lots of things coming up. We have a absolute beginners swing dance class virtually that Laura from this class and myself will be teaching on Thursday nights starting in April. And then also one on Tuesday nights with me and Ariel that we'll be teaching that is more like you've done some dancing before, you just want to get the rust off, but Lindy Hop based stuff. So we're working on swing out variations and various things like that. Lots of talk about connection and those things. It is a bring your own partner because we're online and I can't provide those. If you want to show up and just learn without a partner, that's totally fine. But all that stuff is at syncopationfoundation.org, which is down there in the doodly-doo. You can also check us out on Facebook. I usually am best about posting to there with news and things that are coming up. There are Facebook events for those things. And as always, you can just ask me. So hit me up if you have questions. We also do a Wednesday night class through our Patreon. Again, link down there. That goes through a whole bunch of different topics. It's sort of by request, unless people don't request, and then I do what I want to do. Lately, we've been working on arm stylings in improvised solo jazz and learning a couple of routine bits like stops and things like that. So if you're curious about those things, again, hit me up. Otherwise, we'll see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll do some more jazz together. Thanks for playing, y'all.